Arts and Crafts online video, Jackson Pollock. Action.
Hi artists and craft families. Today's artist is Jackson Pollock. Jackson Pollock was an American abstract artist. His most famous paintings were during his drip period from 1947 to 1950. You probably know them as splatter art. There are many ways to make art like Jackson Pollock. If you have a backyard or a field, you can do it the way he did it and really get messy. Put your whole body into it.
Or maybe you could do it in the garage. Make sure your grandpa doesn't have a white car nearby.
Like a Corvette.
Oops.
If you live in a small Brooklyn apartment like us, we have a couple different ways you can make art like Jackson Pollock that isn't messy. Today, we are gonna use those toilet paper rolls again.
Seriously? We're definitely running out.
In order to prep this project, the first thing you have to do is turn your toilet paper roll into a toilet paper roll flower.
There's that word again.
It's pretty easy. You're just going to cut some fringe in it, about a centimeter each one.
A centimeter is about this big.
Okay. And it doesn't have to be perfect, and it's okay if some are bigger than others. When you get to the end, sometimes you're like, oh, this one's gonna be small, but it works. So once you have it all cut, you just simply pull them back, and now you have a flower. If you wanna make a smaller splatter, you just make it a little bit narrower, and then if you want a really big one, you make it that big. What do you think? You will also need paper and paint. Don't forget to protect your work surface if you don't want it to get messy, and have some wipes nearby. We also suggest you prep your workspace ahead of time when your child is sleeping or playing with someone else. That way, when they're ready to make the art, all you have to do is sit down and enjoy it. So we like to use primary colors because when you mix them together, your artwork will get some secondary colors in it.
Because red and yellow make orange, blue and yellow make green, and red and blue make purple.
Cameron, you think you're up for the challenge to see if you can make all 6 colors on your paper?
Yeah.
The process for this one is simple. So if they really love it, they can make lots of pieces. But if they just want to try it out, it's beautiful as a minimalistic piece. And don't forget to grab a piece of paper yourself. Your kids are always mimicking you. Plus, it's fun to make art, and we don't want you to be left out. I have 2 tips. The first one is if you have a kiddo under the age of 4, we suggest just choosing 2 of the primary colors. That way when they mix them together, even if they mix them completely together, they're just gonna end up with 1 secondary color. Where if you use all 3 primary colors, if they mix them all together, you kind of get this like goopy brownish color.
Yeah.
Yeah. We always remind our students that they are the artist. So if they only want to use 1 color, that's perfectly fine too. I do think it's possible if you have an older child to do all 3 colors and then strategically put them so it turns out beautiful.
Yeah.
My second tip is if you have enough toilet paper rolls to designate 1 toilet paper roll per color. Sound good? Okay, ready, Conrad? This is how you do it.
Yeah.
You dip it in, so make sure all the edges have the color on it. Already I'm doing some splattering, you see? And then you take it, whoop, splatter, splatter.
Splatter, splatter.
Ooh, and you are kind of splattering. Splatter, splatter.
Splatter, 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 splatter.
Okay. Wanna switch?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll have the yellow. Cause blue and yellow, I really like blue and yellow. Because they make up my real favorite color.
Look at that.
Green.
Can you see it? I see it. Do you see the green?
Yay, my favorite color.
Yours almost looks like tie-dye. Now, doesn't this look like an actual Jackson Pollock painting? Okay, I'm gonna do mine.
Can I have
Let's
red?
see. Do you see any purple in mine? Oh, there's one. Right there.
Over here?
Yeah.
Now I need some red. Some beautiful red.
Ooh. Summer, do you know the OK Go song that goes, There are 3 primary colors.
No.
It always gets stuck in my head. I'll link it below. So there you go. Total Jackson Pollock, and we didn't get paint on the walls. Right?
Yeah.
You could use any colors for this project, really. If you want to use like
Wait, you're
black
using
and white.
mine
I'll
as
just-
an example?
Yeah, look how good it is. We're showing the kids at home.
I'm gonna add
Add
it
some
down
more.
here.
Okay.
This has to get down here.
In class, we always say you are the artist, so you know when it's done. Conroy decided it needed some more. As a parent, there are so many rules we have to put in place, and so many important things we need to teach our children. That's why we love art, because they can mostly do whatever they want. It's freeing for both them and you. Have fun, and don't forget to take some photos. If you post them on Instagram, be sure to tag us. We're Artists and Crafts. And if you want to simply email us a photo, my email is jack@lovejack.com. All right, guys, happy creating.
Bye, dude.